Kia ora. Welcome to Wednesday the 16th of November 2022. Just taking a quick break. Thought I'd knock out a ramble. This is number 99 apparently, so I guess the next one's going to be triple digits, which I did not really expect to actually get to with these rambles, so that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it is what it is. So yeah, if you're not sick of that saying, well, that's too bad. You're going to hear a lot more of it over the next, I don't know, 100, 101. Who knows? We'll see how long we can keep this thing rolling for. Not a lot to report because I just want to make this pretty quick. I just needed to get a breath of fresh air because it's a work day today and not supposed to be outside doing these rambles, I guess, but I just needed to take a quick break. It's been a long week already, and we've still got one more full day to get through yet before the weekend. So we've survived the cold, the initial cold cold snap, such as it is, as expected, without really too many hassles. So and nobody went stir crazy, so that's all good from the dog's perspective at least. So yeah, so the next steps are, I guess we're moving on to sourcing straw bales and doing that thing that I talked about, which is properly winterizing for the actual real deal when it comes through. Finding straw bales is a little bit of a challenge at the moment, for reasons related to supply chains and things, but we're just going to scour Craigslist and the usual rural channels to see how we go. I want to get some at a reasonable price, not paying stupid rates for that. On the vermin control front, rat bombs did pretty good. If you're not sure about the rat bombs, they're a mixture of peanut butter and baking soda. I made a whole bunch of them, just a 1-to-1 ratio. You effectively roll them up. It's a pretty messy process, so I prefer to make a bunch of them and roll them into little round balls and freeze them for later use, because I don't use them all, and just make a simple trap. It's not really a trap, it's just a container to hold them in, just an old plastic container with a hole cut in it to let the rodent in, and the lid acts as the base, and you drop these things inside. And the general principle, if you don't recall, I have spoken about this before, is the rat or the mouse consumes the yummy delicious peanut butter and also consumes the not so yummy and delicious baking soda, which reacts with the creature's stomach acids, which causes it, basically to die, is the bottom line. If that sounds like a horrible way to go, it probably is, but you know, the alternative is baiting spring traps and having to check them all the time, and they're not always successful, and all that kind of stuff. So you know, it is what it is. It's a mechanism for keeping these things under control. And if a pet accidentally gets hold of one of these things, it's going to make them a little sick, but it's not going to cause them any great injuries. Chickens and stuff don't really care, and you know, but keeping them in the container just keeps it under control. So I planted these, a couple of these, and hadn't checked them for a week or so, and checked them the other day, and there was really nothing but crumbs left and rodent leavings for poop for the less educated or less polite people among us. But basically, yeah, they worked pretty well. So happy with that. That said, little mousey decided it was going to fall into a bucket this morning. So it didn't get the trap, but it got dealt with. And I won't go into the details on that one, but scratch one mousey is all that we're going to say there. Poor wee thing. Just trying to make its way in the world, I know, but can't have mice and things chewing on wires and all that kind of stuff. It's just the nature of our relationships with nature to a degree. anyways, I'm going to go back inside. It's coming into the afternoon. It's a nice day out, but it's going to get colder. I think our high today was about 46 degrees. So it's going to be a little chillier again overnight. And then we're up into I think we get as high as like 55 at some stage next week. But, you know, rain and blah kind of comes with that. So we're getting closer to Turkey Day, so no real plans for that. I think Dawn has something scheduled with some friends, but one of us has to stay behind and dog sit because they have a lot of livestock and animals on their property, and it doesn't work out well when you bring your pets. So that is the unfortunate nature of it. So I might be having Turkey Day with the dogs. We shall see. It is again what it is. So that's all good. Well, we'll chat again. Probably won't be tomorrow, but probably Friday, I guess. And that'll be Ramble number 100. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. I got some stuff that I've been rattling around in my brain for a while that I have alluded to, and I haven't really had the focus or drive to follow through on that. So, but I have been thinking about that again. Anyway, it's all good. Take care. Hope you stay well. Keep warm. Ciao.